Cheers to that. Welcome back to my channel. This is Letitia, Glitz by Letty Makeover. Today we'll be treating a cocktail makeup. If you want to know what a cocktail makeup is, it's not anything strange. It's just a makeup with colors. Cocktail is full of colors, okay? Keep on watching this video to enjoy what my cocktail makeup is. And cheers to you. Mwah. I attach smaller hair strokes to make my brows complete. Drain upwards to my brow. I attach strokes, making sure that I follow my natural brow line here, taking my brow from the toe. So I fill in the brow, tiny strokes. I'm only trying to manipulate brows on the spaces left on my brow so that it wouldn't look fake. Concealing underneath the brow. I'll be using a primer for a cocktail party today. So this is the Maybelline Superstay primer. It doesn't have a shade, okay? It's a primer with a beauty blender eye blend. Today I'm not using the moisturizer. I'm using the primer, okay? I'm just using the primer to prep my face before I go for a foundation. Okay, in my videos I normally do the eyeshadow before I apply the foundation. Today we are going to try another thing, okay? I sometimes want to apply the foundation before the eyeshadow. I mean, it's just another thing. You can choose to go in with the foundation before probably doing an eyeshadow. And today's makeup is a cocktail makeup. So I mean, we can do anything. I go for the Sacha foundation palette. Not much today. It has 10 shades. Okay. I know you'll be asking how I've managed to get my color. I don't have my color in any of this. I really don't have my color in any of these. But what works really well for me is that when I mix some colors, I get my colors. I normally blend perfect bronze, perfect copper, and mocha. Three mix of this to get my color. Okay, so let's try and see if I'll actually get my color. Try to swatch colors, then copper, perfect copper, then mocha. Yeah, then I blend together Can you see how it fits my color? There are so many foundations that wouldn't have your color. Sometimes you would have to blend 2 to 3 colors just to get a color. It's normal, it's perfect, okay? So you see these 3 colors, perfect mocha, perfect copper, then perfect bronze together from the Sacha palette is my color, and it blends very well into my skin. I take it to my neck to get an even color. You see how well it's blended all over my face? You can see that there is no difference between my face and my neck because they all together blended well to form my color. It's not anything strange if you don't find your shade in the makeup normally, especially with the foundation. The beauty industry is trying so hard to make sure that all the shades that people make or all the shades that industries make are normally shades which will fit everybody, but it's not so easy. So sometimes you need to relax when you go to a shop, and you if you want a brand, you need to relax and then try to swatch foundations. If you do not get your shade, try and swatch hues that are closer to your shade, probably a hue that is one shade closer to your shade and a hue that is one shade darker with your shade. Mix them together and voila, you would find the color. It would blend perfectly in your skin. You would get the perfect match. Okay, so it happens, it's not strange. We are moving on with an eyeshadow base. This is how it comes. It's as thick as this. I need just a little. You know, I don't like using so much product on my face when I want to go natural and glam. So then, just that today, I would like to blend in with my finger. Blending in with your finger sometimes is perfect. I'm blending in with my finger and I'm taking my time with this, so I get a perfect blend. I'm applying eyeshadow. You know, I love earthy colors. Earthy colors are normally perfect for warm undertones. Earthy colors feels like my bronzer and it makes my eyeshadow come alive. So I normally love the earthy colors as a transition shade and blend in more brown hues, more darker brown hues in my crease to actually make it more earthy before I use the color that I normally would love to choose. I love to apply the darker brown hues in my outer V. Okay. Done. Today is cocktail makeup. We'll be using glitters. You can't use a glitter on top of a shimmer. I hope you understand. So if you're using a glitter, normally you need to take a powder eyeshadow. Example is this one. You need a powder eyeshadow as a base before you can apply your shimmer. Okay, so because today is a cocktail makeup, I'm obsessed. I'm loving this color, this neutral color. I'll be using it as a base before I apply a glitter on top of it. So let's try that and see how it works. What I'm basically doing is tapping in, is layering on my eyelid the powder eyeshadow. Okay guys, I'm just layering on the powder eyeshadow. I need it to layer on my lips beautifully. I'm sure you can see how beautiful it is. The color is so beautiful. Very pretty color. I layer it on. You all know I have hooded eyes, so I normally like to cut my crease whilst I apply an eyeshadow. Okay, to make my eyes fuller, I cut my crease. So well, I'm only trying to layer on the powder eyeshadow before I apply the glitter on top of it. I do same here. I'll be using this peach glitter. It's called, the shade is Sad. Yeah, so I'll be using this. Can you see that? I'm using the same brush, the same packed brush for the application. Okay. Before that, I've already used the glitter glue on top of the lid. You need to use a glitter glue when you're using glitters. Okay, so I'm using the peachy color and I'll tap it gently. If you were able to use the glitter glue, you don't need much. But if you don't use the glitter glue, it falls off. Okay, it splits. So you need the glitter glue. So that you can use a little of it and spread it around beautifully. I apply mascara before putting on the eyelash. Yeah, I apply mascara. I use the tweezers to fix the lash well. There shouldn't be any difference between your natural lashes and your false lashes. I curl the lashes with the mascara. Going in with contouring and highlighting, I'm using my Maybelline in Java. Down my jawline. Before blending it in, I contour with the LA Pro Concealer. I'm using two shades, which is the espresso and fawn. Espresso first because espresso is a bit darker and the fawn will uplift my eyes. I wait for the concealer to set a bit before I blend in the concealers. Contouring is blended into the hairlines. Okay, we blend contouring into the hairlines. Then from the hairline to your cheekbone. I started from the hairline. Okay, most of the products must be in the hairline. It shouldn't be that dark. It should be a shade or two darker than your skin tone. It shouldn't be extremely dark. It makes you weird. It makes your makeup weird when you contour with a very, very, very dark cream foundation or a contour palette. When you need to contour with a shade that is either one shade darker or two shades darker at most, and not more than that, so that you wouldn't look weird. You would look natural with your makeup. Moving on, I blend in my highlighted areas. I know my beauty blender is dirty, but it will still blend in and then give me the highlighting that I deserve. One color, apply it in smaller bits to brighten up the eye. With the Sacha buttercup, I set in my under eye. I set all the concealed parts, the highlighted areas. I set all the highlighted areas, and especially on my forehead. which I did not highlight though, but just to brighten up the space. And I blend this with the clean part of my blender. That's actually the clean part of my blender. Blend gently. I finally contour the bridge of my nose. I take my time with this one. I use my hands to blend in. The hands is the best blender, the best weapon you can use as a blender, if only you know how to, if only you master it. I pick the blush and blush the high point of my cheeks, okay? I swipe and dab it, okay guys? Blushing time. I'm using the Buttercup bronzer as my highlighter and just a little of it. Just to give it a little glow, shimmery glow. I don't need much, okay? Just to give it a little glow, shimmery glow. If you want it more pronounced, because probably you're taking it out for a night out or something, a cocktail or a winery in the evening, you can choose to go a little much higher. You can choose to use a little more than what I'm using now, but try not to do it too much so that you don't look unnatural, okay? A little on my nose, okay? A little on my nose. I clean this with my hands and then natural. Moving on with my lip, I go in with a lip pencil. To line my lips. Thank you for watching today's video. Hope you liked it. Kindly like, subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification to be notified on all other videos. Courage and stay in beauty. I love you all. See you on my next video. Bye.